Welcome, adventurers! What's going on, guys? My name is Cody. This is Taking 20, a channel about all things role-playing games. And today, if you can believe it, is day 28 of our 30-day Dungeons and Dragons challenge. Man, we're seriously like almost done with this thing, which is kind of crazy for me. Feels like we've been doing this forever. Probably because this has been a whole hell of a lot longer than 30 days. But whatever. So today's question is, what is a character that you will never, ever, ever play again? I definitely have one of those, so I hope you guys are ready. Let's get started. Man, this question is so bittersweet for me because when I think of this question, a character jumps to mind. I don't know, I like him, but I don't like this character, and I hated him, but I wanted to change characters, but then I tried to make him a dynamic character and really develop him, and I don't know, it was such a weird thing with this character, a weird experience, if you will, with this character. But honestly, I don't think I will ever play this character ever again, even though I will probably use him as an NPC from time to time. And that, of course, is my gnome wizard, Ren Dragle. So let me just say right off the bat, it had nothing to do with him being a wizard. I loved this character in combat. I love this character mechanically. Mechanically, this character was like super fun to play because wizards in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition are really, really overpowered. Well, not overpowered, but they're very capable. How about that? They are very, very capable. And so by the time he hit level 8, I was like totally in a groove with this wizard, and I really felt like he was one of the strongest characters in our group. So it had nothing to do with him mechanically. The reason that I won't play Ren Dragle again, or a character like Ren Dragle, probably has to do with the character I modeled him after. And that's Raceland Majer. For those of you who have never read Dragonlance and you are not familiar with who Raceland is, let me kind of give you the Cliff Notes version. In Dragonlance Chronicles, which is the first trilogy, there's kind of an adventuring party, right? There's obviously a group. You have several different people. You got a dwarf and a kinder and a half-elf. And then you have Raceland and his twin brother, Karaman. Raceland is a very powerful magic user slash mage slash wizard. And his brother's a big kind of powerful fighter who isn't the brightest. And Raceland's one of those characters that while the original trilogy was going on, he became a lot of people's favorite character. And so a lot of fans asked the two authors, Hickman and Weiss, to, continue on with Raceland because he was kind of one of their favorite characters. And the second trilogy that these two kind of wrote was Dragonlance Legends, which was about Raceland and his brother Karaman. And really it was about Raceland in his quest to ascend to godhood and kind of his corruption into evil. In the first trilogy, he is just an adventurer who is kind of self-serving and he has his own plans, but he still is around the group and he still helps them. He just is still kind of focused on himself. Well, you can probably see the characteristics here. He is kind of snide to the rest of the group. He is self-serving, as we've mentioned. He is driven. And these were all characteristics that I wanted to put in my character, Ren Dragle, my wizard. But here was the problem. When I was playing this character, I didn't have Karaman to balance me out. Karaman, Raceland's brother, is lovable, and he is fiercely loyal to both the group, but also to his brother. And he is one of the main reasons that everybody tolerates Raceland being around, is because Karaman is just so likable as a character. Everybody likes Karaman. He is just friendly. But I didn't have that in my Dungeons & Dragons campaign with this Ren Dragle character that I came up with. And so the more and more I played this character, it just felt like I was being a dick to be a dick, and it just felt like he was just obnoxiously self-serving, and it was something that the rest of the party, they didn't like him, and I didn't like the character. And so as much fun as he was to try to play off as power hungry and driven and capable, when you didn't have a good fit with the rest of the group, as far as personalities go, it became this kind of obnoxious thing. It became this big elephant in the room where the rest of the party didn't really want to be around him. And I wasn't going over the top. I wasn't like over the top insulting to other characters or anything like that. But I did play him kind of as a little kind of condescending. And I hated it. I really disliked the character. And I even tried to make him a dynamic character and shift him over to something more likable. I really, really tried very hard to do that. And I think eventually I kind of did that. The rest of the group kind of accepted him. He became more friendly as the campaign wore on. But ultimately, that is a character that I will never play again. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. It wasn't me hanging out with my buddies. It just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. So there you go, guys. There is a character that, even though I'll probably introduce as an NPC later, I'll probably never play again. And it was definitely a character that helped teach me a little bit about the characters that I do enjoy playing. And my question to you guys is, what are some of those characters that kind of taught you a lesson, or that you just didn't have fun with, or that you had so much fun with that you can't bear the thought of bringing them back out because of maybe the way they ended? What is a character that no matter what happens, you will never ever play again? If this is your first time here and you love role-playing games as much as I do, I'd love to have you subscribe. I'll be putting out new videos every week on DM tips, player tips, tutorials, and more, so if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, just hit that subscribe button down below and come join us. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cody, and may your games be filled with awesome memories and even better friends. I'll catch you guys next time.